Hi Gemini, it's the Moon Mage. Today we're going to be doing a check-in reading that's also based on this first quarter moon phase. The first quarter moon is a time to plant seeds and set intentions. It's also a good time to take action and make decisions and to formulate goals and just move forward with them. So today we're going to be using a tarot spread from the Tarot Guru. I'll make sure to put the link down below. And then we'll get some advice for you, okay? So let's jump into the reading. The first card that we're gonna pull, Gemini, is going to represent your main focus during this lunar cycle, okay? For the Gemini collective, what is your main focus during this lunar cycle? For Gemini, what is your main focus during this moon cycle? We have the Queen of Pentacles, the second card is area of manifestation, and we got Nine of Cups. So just a little bit about the first quarter moon. It is the best time to manifest your goals and dreams, and so for the Nine of Cups coming in this placement is just kind of perfect because it's the perfect time to focus on your wishes that you want to come true. So, what are some issues or obstacles that you may face during this lunar cycle, Gemini? What are some obstacles or issues that you may face during this lunar cycle, Gemini? Two of Cups. The fourth card reveals how you can overcome any of these obstacles. Gemini, how can you overcome any obstacles? Five of Wands. The fifth card will reveal what you can do to give yourself an energy boost in order to be motivated to take action towards your goals. So, what can you do to give yourself an energy boost, Gemini? Three of Cups. And the last card is going to reveal any achievements that are available to you right now, Gemini. What are any achievements that are available to you during this lunar cycle? Forward movement. Eight of Wands. Okay, Gemini, I think that you are in a very good energy right now, generally. I think that you have been learning a lot, okay? And I think that your main focus right now is just to be in a responsible, if you can, just to be more responsible right now. Yeah, I think that what is really important for you right now is to make your desires and wishes come true. It could be financially related or just like stability related, you know, or creating some kind of abundance in your life. I do think that loving relationships are on your mind, but also just, I think it's more so like creating a situation for yourself that is going to create a long term comfort for you, like stability for you. Okay, Gemini. So I think generally this is going to be a good lunar cycle for you. I think that you're mostly going to be focused on just creating some kind of stability for yourself, or just going to be focused on maybe getting the bag, you know what I mean, like money, or just, I think love is on your mind, but you're not really knowing, that's not really something that you control right now as much as you would like for it to happen. Even if you are in a relationship, then you can disregard this part, but like, I think some of you are, maybe you met somebody recently, or you've reconnected with somebody that you didn't think that you were going to be able to connect with, and it just brought up some like sparks, and maybe you are thinking about, okay, well, how can I, like, I really enjoyed talking to this person again, you know, like maybe we can reconnect, but maybe there was some kind of hardship between you and that person, and so you're kind of just like going with the flow, and as much as you would like for it to for you guys to become close again, or become deep, you know, have something more real with this person, you know, it may just not show up during this lunar cycle. So I think that what you can do is focus more on yourself and taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself, and, you know, creating this like responsible and dependable energy within yourself, so that when it comes down to it, like if you were to reconnect with this person, you would have something to show, you know what I mean, like you would feel good about yourself and where you are in your life, and you would feel like at a healthy place. So not so much to impress them, I think you're doing it so that, like, in case this doesn't come true or this doesn't happen, you are still, like, you'll be okay. At least financially, you'll be okay, you know what I mean? Like, I do think that you have hopes for this to come to fruition, like maybe this partnership, and this doesn't really have to be romantic. It could just be like, you know, you reconnected with an old friend, and maybe you want to become closer to them like you guys used to be, and, you know, that'd be cool, that'd be great, but you're just gonna go with the flow, and if it happens, you guys are able to hang out again, then that's awesome, and if it doesn't, then, you know, you're still just focusing on yourself and doing your thing, and just like making your life better and more stable and comfortable for yourself, and, you know, just go with the flow, because really ultimately I think everything that is happening is so good for you, really, as long as you're like not in this competitive, you know, energy so much. And there's good competition and there's bad competition, you know what I mean? Like, competitive in a way that, yeah, you're ambitious, you go after what you want, and you can succeed at it without like anybody really getting hurt, you know. But when there's ego involved, you don't really need that, right? So, or any, if you previously had an argument with this person, or you guys had a falling out, and then you reconnected, and it was better, you were able to communicate better, letting go of any of this old residue, this old hard feelings, would be a way to make this connection more healthy, okay? But I do think that this separation that you had with this person, or just like this time apart from love maybe, is bringing you back to yourself and what is really important to you, and creating, you know, healthy boundaries and more clarity on what it is that you need in relationships, and also like to create for yourself, you know. I do think that right now is just a good time to take care of your body, you know, focus on your wellness, and just, you can spend time in nature, even though it's springtime. I mean, it depends where you're watching this in the world, right? But it could be fall wherever you're at, but, you know, just watching the season change, and spending time in nature, and you could be spending time at home, or cooking, gardening, you know, just like getting really in touch with earthy things, you know, being more present. I think these are great energies to be in during this cycle, okay? Because it still feels like there's a little bit of an uncertainty on when it comes to these more personal feelings and, you know, emotions. And so just like take control over, or just like focus on what you can control right now, okay? And if that is being in a more stable energy, there's just a lot of forward movement happening for you in all areas. So yeah, just do what you can to just stay focused on your well-being. I think that's the best thing that you can do right now, okay? Because you're in a good place. You're able to basically, I think that you created a situation with somebody again, okay? And if you haven't reconnected with somebody, I do think that it's bound to happen, or you're gonna meet somebody who makes you want to be in love, or just like have this healthy relationship with again. If you are in a relationship, I would say, and you maybe had a falling out with or them, or a little argument or whatever, just recognizing how your part in that situation, and maybe just trying to create healthier ways of communicating is always good. Or, you know, maybe you were in a bad mood and that created some kind of tension, but, you know, if you take care of yourself, you may, you know, your mood may change, and then you're able to see how maybe you were wrong in that situation, or what you did wrong in that situation and contributed to this tension, and, you know, you're able to communicate how you recognize that and how you can do better next time. I do think there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of love happening during this cycle, a lot of networking, but it's going to be good. It's all going to be directed towards your goals, okay? And what you want to create. I think it's going to come easily. It's going to flow easily for you, Gemini. Just try to stay on track, okay? And so, yeah, we're going to get some advice cards for you. I think you're feeling very empowered right now. which is great. Alright, so let's pick some advice cards for Gemini. Some advice for Gemini. And some advice for Gemini. Problem solving. Deep down, you know how to solve any problem you are faced with. Deep down, you know how to solve any problem you are faced with. Like the raven, keep at it. Don't give up. You've got this under control. You are more inventive than you might think. Try looking at it differently. Jump to conclusions. Be sure you have all the information before making any decisions. Keep an open mind and be patient. More will come to light. Doing this will save you time and problems in the long run, even if you are anxious to get started. Okay? So, if you're questioning, because it did say the Two of Cups, personal relationships or love relationships may be an issue or just like on your mind right now. And so what I would say is to try to not jump to conclusions about how the other person is thinking about the situation. And if you guys did have like some kind of tiff or whatever, just know that you're capable of solving that if you try to gain a different perspective on the situation, try to see how you contributed to that kind of tension and how you can do better. That's always something that you can really focus on right now during this lunar cycle, this first quarter moon phase. So what else do we have for Gemini? Delicate. A delicate situation can only be dealt with in a delicate manner. Be calm, supportive, and use discretion in these circumstances. Subtle tact and consideration is the only way to move forward. Let go of your own ego. Okay, so whatever you're going through right now, yes, is good. Like, as far as the forward movement is good, okay? I think that you're in a great place as far as stability goes, and I think that you were just like, you got this like spark, this like jolt of energy, maybe in love, like your love strings were tugged at a little bit, and you just don't know what to do about that situation. Just kind of go with the flow, okay? Don't try to, don't jump to conclusions. Don't try to force a situation. If you guys saw each other and you don't see each other for the next few days, or don't talk for the next few days, just trust that like everything is aligning the way that it should and that it's supposed to be, and just let it go. Okay? Just allow it to happen, and it'll flow. Just try to stay calm. Try not to, drive yourself crazy with over analyzing the situation. Just work on yourself, and that'll always create better situations for you. It'll always attract more situations that'll be healthy for you if you're focused on your well-being and your health. Okay. Can we have one more card for Gemini? Let's get one more card for Gemini. Observe. Pronghorns are ancient mammals from the Pleistocene era inhabiting North America long before humans. This is the time to observe a situation without being pulled into engaging or reacting to the drama. Let it be. Okay? So, again, is not the time to take drastic measures. Just try to, like, be chill. okay? Just go with it. Just accept what happened. And try not to just be in your head about it the whole time, okay? Just still focus on your own energy and focus on your own healing and your own well-being. And this is going to create the best outcome for you. Trust that whatever does happen is going to be the best for you and whoever else is involved in this situation, okay, Gemini? You will probably not have all the answers during this lunar cycle, but just know that you are headed in the right direction, okay? As long as you are nurturing yourself, you are headed in the right direction, okay? And I think you're in a place where you're doing great when it comes to your goals, okay? I think you're listening to your intuition and you're making wise choices, and you're feeling very supported right now, like outside of, whatever may be troubling you. I think that and even with your spirit guides, I think that you are being supported. I think that them telling you not to jump to conclusions and that you're able of solving these problems, and this is a delicate situation. All of these cards, I feel like your spirit guides are telling you that you are being supported through this. And even though you may not have the answers right now that you may want, just go with it, because they will reveal what you need to know in time. And I think that, you shouldn't, you should just trust, okay? Trust in yourself, trust that you are being guided properly, trust that whatever happens is going to be the best for you, okay, Gemini? So that's what I have for you during this lunar cycle. I hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please consider liking, subscribing, or commenting down below. I would love to hear how. And I can't wait to do another reading for you again soon.